Okay, guys, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to board. It's kind of a nice day. My camera's so dirty, but yeah, I'm gonna try to go see what I can do at the creek. Then I'm gonna go down to the river. My house is literally right there, and like here's the creek. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna got shallow diving stick crank here. See if I can catch any smallmouth or hopefully some saugeye. But yeah, see what we can do here. I mean, it's just like it's cloudy with some sun, so that could be good. That could work in my favor, or it could not. I don't know. Don't really have much experience fishing cold water, even though I do live in Ohio. I don't fish the cold water that much unless I'm just fishing with live bait, or I'm just fishing for carp. So yeah, right here, this is kind of a hole, so I'm gonna make a few casts here, and I'll bring it back if I hook anything or catch anything. So yeah, where's it? All right. Well, no bites there, so just gonna move down to this pier here, see if I can do any good here. When I was little, I used to sit right here and just water in the springtime, and I'd cast right out into here with some red worms and just let it sit, and I'd catch rock bass, bluegills, little smallmouth. Sometimes I'd hook some suckers. Sometimes I'd catch catfish. Just really depended on what the water was. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do over here. I brought one topwater with me, a Roadrunner, and a shallow diving crankbait. See if I can get across here without getting absolutely soaked. Oh, I just got water in my boot. That's so cold. Try to do this without falling. Alright. Hell yeah. Cool. So yeah, I fish here a lot in the springtime, and I fish for smallmouth. But when the suckers are running, I usually come down here with some small stinger treble hooks and try to snare some of them suckers. I also thump them, well, what I call thumping them. Instead of using a gig, I just get me about a 10-foot long log or stick that's about 4 inches in diameter. Make one end of it really flat, and when they come up, I just thump them in the head with it as hard as I can. Then I get a net and just get them. So yeah, But I'm going to fish here for a minute. If I don't get anything or if I don't get any bites, I'll move spots. But if I hook something, I'll bring you back. Alright, so I just got it sitting in the current here. I just had something thump it real good. I seen a silver flash. I don't know what it was. But I don't know. I'm going to let it drift back. This is what I do a lot in the early springtime with crankbaits. I'll throw them in the current and just let the current swim the bait. And I'll pop it a little bit. I mean, the water temp's about the same for when it would be in like March. Real early spring. So, smallmouth should bite. I mean, it's kind of a cloudy day, but sun comes out every now and then. You can just see my lure right there in the water. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like a little swirl right here. Sometimes I'll set a trot line right here for when the water's a little muddy and I know it's about to rain. I'll set a trot line and I'll put chicken liver and stuff on it, cut bait, stuff like that for catfish. And I've caught a few. I was standing here one time smallmouth fishing and I hooked a 30-pound blue. There's a really, really big deep hole about 200 yards upstream, and I think that's where he came from. And I catch a lot of fish out of there, just not often, so I don't fish there a lot. I'm just going to let this lure do its thing and dip back down with the current. Just swim in the current. And I'm just going to jig it a little bit. If this don't work, I'll probably switch to my Roadrunner or something. I don't know. I was just really bored and noticed it was kind of nice out today for once. So, and I'm recording this on my phone. So I figured I might as well get out and try to catch something. I mean, I'm going to try to do a lot of bass fishing this year. Get a lot of bass fishing videos. Go to my farm and do a lot of bass fishing. I got some really big bass in my back pond. Because nobody ever fishes it. It ain't been fished in years. Last time I think it was fished was before the pond turned over and we restocked it. And ain't nobody really fished it since. I mean, I went back there. Just threw a rubber night crawler around. Caught a little couple 2-pounders. Stuff like that. But I know there's really big bass in there, probably 5-7 pounds. I know that I have an albino bass that I put in my front pond. He's a good 10-pounder, maybe more. He's absolutely ginormous. Only time I ever catch him is when I'm fishing for the show ahead I stock in my front pond. Yes, my phone's about to die. That's what you just heard. This is really hard with one hand to do. I just put new line on this pole to do this video. So yeah, here soon. I've been seeing night crawlers out when I go to take the dogs out at night. So tonight I'll probably catch some of them and try to do a little bit of cold water carp fishing. I know there's fish here, you just got to figure out how to catch them. There's always fish here. You can see I'm just popping it a little bit. I just got a knock. That felt like a pretty good knock. Just felt like he come up and whapped it. Pulled it away from him. He just barely touched it. See, I know the fish are here because this is a really deep spot right here. Deepest spot far down from besides that giant hole upstream. So hold on. Something had it. I don't know what it was, but something had it. Because it wasn't floating down and my line was just slack. Yeah, I've got line going underneath my spool, so I'm gonna pause this video and fix that real quick. I know the quality's probably really shitty, so sorry about that. Alright, y'all, I'm back with you. Just got it fixed. Yeah. So, oh, I just got a good hit. See, I know the fish are here. They're just really finicky right now. And they don't really want to hit hard like they usually do. See, right over there's a little eddy. That's usually a good spot. I'm just running this lure across the bottom. I think it'd be really cool to get together with some of the other fishing channels on YouTube. I would really like to try to do that in the future and make some collab videos of some bass fishing, or take some of the bass fishing channels that's on YouTube and show them what I do and what I fish for. But I'm mostly a cat fisherman. And I'm in Ohio, so if any of y'all that watch this have a YouTube channel and you fish, and you do fishing videos, you're in Ohio, and this summer you want something to do, fun, and you own a kayak, I usually take a trip down the river, camp, and fish all the way down. I fish the whole way down. I do a lot of smallmouth fishing. I'm really big into gar fishing. When the gars start hitting heavy, that's really fun. That's one thing I like to do. I like fishing for them with lures, topwaters, frogs, stuff like that. They really like the fire tiger color. Small lures like this and fire tiger color. This one works really good. I've caught a lot of gar on this one because of the silver color, and I just run it real slow across the top of the water. Just a slow, steady retrieve and then stop every now and then. That's how I catch them. You'll probably see videos of me doing that. I do need to get a tripod. That way I don't have to hold the camera the whole time. And that way it makes it kind of easy to fish. And I don't have to set it on the ground. Oh, this is a really old reel. This thing right here, I need to take it off. It has no more use anymore. That's what this thing right here is for. This is a Quantum Hypercast. I've had this reel for a while. It's mainly a catfish reel. Right now I'm using Smooth Cast XL 17 pound test on it. 17-pound test is usually what I go for all the time on all of my reels. I don't go any lower than 12 because I fish with catfish. I mean, I've caught them on 6. I used to have a 6-pound test on this reel because of me and my buddy did a challenge to see who could catch the biggest fish on light line. Yeah, lost a lot of gear that day. Caught a lot of fish though. Too bad I didn't have my channel then. This is the first time I've had this reel out in a few years. You guys are probably getting annoyed with me rambling on like this. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, then I'm going to move spots. And I'll get back with you when I get back to my spot if I don't catch anything. I'm going to go down there to that bridge probably. I know, there it goes, it's focusing. To that bridge. Yeah, so I'll get back with you guys when I catch something or when I get to my other spot.